you doing? Welcome to the second video with these brand spanking new Neumann TLM 107 microphones. In my experience, your audio is going to be most enjoyable if you put on some headphones or AirPods. And by the way, this is a very gentle ASMR video for sleep, so there will be no crazy loud sounds. I'll do occasional hand sounds, but there will be no deep voices or jarring noises. And if there are, I will do my best to edit them out. I wanted to let you know that by popular demand, if everything works out, I will bump up the gain to be maximum gain, because so many of you asked for the mics to be louder, and I agree with you. I think they could have been louder in the first video. Don't get me wrong, the audio was immaculate, but the audio level was a little on the quiet side, which can be nice. So I am intending to bump up the audio levels way up, and let's see how this sounds. There are three ways in which this video is different from the first video with these new microphones. Number one is that the audio level is obviously higher. Obviously. Let's reset. Actually, there's four ways, I'm sorry, in which this video is different. Number one, the audio gain is higher, obviously. Number two, I'm sitting down to avoid creaky floorboards. So hopefully, for those of you for which the floorboards were annoying, this video will avoid that. Number three, instead of using a 100 Hz high pass filter to block out the bassy sounds, I'm using a 40 Hz high pass filter, which, I'm so sorry. It's funny. I sit down to avoid the creaky floorboards, and now my stomach is creaky. Creaky stomach. Sorry, I'm trying my best here. But, anyway, yeah, so 40 Hz high pass filter would let through more bass, because folks were saying maybe you can use some of your other microphones for more bassy parts, but it's really not the microphones. In fact, the bass that you're hearing isn't even the full bass profile of these microphones. I'm using a 40 Hz high pass filter on the back of each of them to intentionally cut out some of the bass so that your ears don't get fatigue from the subwoofers kind of triggering over and over whenever, like, I blow or add a plosive or bump the desk or whatever. So this should facilitate some good stimulating tingles from ear to ear without hopefully being too obnoxious. And if you guys do want me to turn off the high pass filter for a future video, let me know. That'll be much more bassy. And if you prefer the 100 Hz high pass filter from last video, let me know that too. I personally like the 100 Hz high pass filter because it's less bassy. And so, anyway, maybe I'll link the video so that you can hear it or something like that. But actually, let me go ahead and show you the difference. This is the 100 Hz high pass filter, and I think because it cuts out the most bass out of all the other high pass filter settings on these mics, I think it's most conducive to sleep. I think less bass is more conducive to sleep in general, at least for me. Let me know what you think. Let's go back to the 40 Hz high pass filter. The fourth and final way that this video is different from the first with these brand new microphones is I have set the pickup pattern on these microphones. Oh, that's kind of nice. Wow, I wonder if people will like that. I've set the pickup pattern to be a cardioid pickup pattern so that the mics are only picking up sound right in front of them. All the rest around them is pretty much dead zone. If you recall in the previous video, if I snapped here, it'd be nice and loud, which has its positives, its benefits. But I remember a commenter or two saying, hey, could you try it in cardioid and see how that sounds? So I don't think there's a right or wrong here. I think it's just preference. Reset, 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 reset. So the way I'm putting my elbows on the table makes me feel like I'm making a presidential speech. My fellow tinglers, it is my delight to announce to you that I am running for a third term for the Tingle President of the United States of Tingles. And my platform is relaxation and sleep. And good vibes, 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 and good sounds. Good sounds is a key pillar of my platform. My opponent wants to ban good vibes. I will not ban good vibes. I will subsidize good vibes. My opponent sees good sounds as a national security threat. However, I believe that good sounds are a key part of our tingle democracy. And so, when I am your tingle president, I vow to enact policies and legislation that will maximize constituent tingles, that will maximize the relaxation for all my tingle Americans. So I would humbly ask for your vote to be your tingle president for the third term. Because apparently I've already been elected for 2 terms. And I want to thank you for those 2 terms. But now it's time for some real change in this third term. We're going to be putting more people to sleep. We're going to be helping you to relax even more. Our work has come so far, but we are not finished. So please vote for Ham Tingle President 2026. That was completely unplanned and improvised. So, yeah, back to my original point. Captain ADHD over here. This video is different from the first video with the Neumann TLM 107s in 4 ways. Number 1, the gain is maximum gain for maximum tingles. Number 2, I'm sitting down instead of standing up to avoid the creaky floors, so that those of you who find that distracting should love this video. And number 3. What is number 3? We're using a 40 Hz high pass filter instead of a 100 Hz high pass filter. That means we're letting in slightly more bass, so that when I come up close to the microphone, you can feel a little bit more of that weight of the sound to hopefully induce those tingles. Like I said, I personally prefer a 100 Hz high pass filter because I more easily fall asleep to less bass. But I think a little bit more bass can be conducive to tingles. Excuse me. What do you guys think? What do you like, more bass or less? Do you like more bass for tingles and less for sleep? Let me know in the comments what your preference is. And then number 4, the fourth way this video is different, to repeat myself, to recap, no cap, I only tell the truth, is the microphones are in a cardioid pickup pattern, so they're only listening to the sound that's kind of right in front of them, and they're rejecting most of the sound around them. Let's reset real quick. Reset. So, wow, that last video popped off. That was really cool. I am having a lot of fun with these microphones, and just you guys watching a lot of the last video has really helped it to perform well. I think one of the biggest hacks to the algorithm promoting any YouTuber's videos to more people is when subscribers specifically, I mean, it helps when anybody does it, but when subscribers specifically watch the video all the way through, the algorithm goes, oh, we have a banger here. Because what the algorithm does is it tests a video against its subscribers, or with the content creators subscriber. Oh my gosh, the content creators subscribers. It says, let's see if the subscribers, the people who are already invested in this channel, like the video, before we take a high risk and produce and suggest that video to people that don't know this content creator, because it's all about maximizing the chance that somebody's going to click on and watch a video and be satisfied and continue to use the app and watch more ads. So, speaking of which, this video has no mid-roll ads, so that you can get the most relaxation out of it. So if you like that, you know what to do. You can hit the like button if you want. You can subscribe, which I think like 55% or so of you, I think, are subscribed. So if you want to subscribe, you're welcome to do that. If not, I'm just glad you're here. What was I gonna say? So, when subscribers, or anybody, but especially subscribers, watch the video all the way through, the algorithm goes, wow, we have a banger here. And when most subscribers are watching the video all the way through, the algorithm goes, okay, this video has a low risk of taking a chance of presenting it to new people on their homepage, and so it sponsor shows that video, it takes a chance on that video with new viewers. And then when they watch a lot of it, that produces this kind of feedback loop, where the algorithm goes, wow, we got a banger here, let's show it to more people. Those more people watch most of the video. It goes, oh wow, we got a banger, let's show it to more people. But as soon as that view duration goes down, the algorithm starts to cool down. I think it's promotion. It's suggesting that video to more viewers. And so it's really cool because if you think about it, supporting a content creator whose videos you really enjoy is completely free. You don't need to spend a dime. It's actually watching a video all the way through is more impactful, I think, to a video's success than hitting the like button, than leaving a comment. All those things are great for comments. Like, I'd love to know what you guys liked in the videos. I love to know what the video meant to you. That's for me and you. That's for us talking to one another. But as far as video performance goes, I think that the most impactful thing that is completely free, by the way, is just to watch most or all of the video. And you'll see videos skyrocket when that happens. That's my current understanding and current hypothesis about how to make videos kind of blow up. Hope I'm not moving the camera too much with my arm on the desk. I can see it moving a little bit. Sorry if it's bothersome. I'm trying to take my arm off the desk here. That might be a little too loud. I'm going to turn the gain up. I'm not sure. I'm learning how to use these mics and tune my performance in this video to be most relaxing for you. So I appreciate your patience as I learn how to help you relax better and better every video. Anyway, hope this video wasn't too formal or anything. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm excited to make more videos with these microphones. Before I did a video, I thought before I do another video with these microphones, like going back to my traditional format of segment 1 being for loud or tingle-inducing triggers, and then the second segment being for sleep with quiet triggers. I thought I would do one more ASMR ramble with stomach growling, apparently. Digestion sounds. Disgusting digestion sounds. But another ASMR rambling video with, like, kind of changing some variables to see which you guys enjoy more. Because we have a baseline with these new microphones. We did figure 8 cardioid pattern to hear them behind and front. In this video, we're doing the cardioid pattern instead. So I want your feedback on that. Let me know which one you like better. Again, I have a feeling it's going to be, dude, we like them both. Just make some videos. And that's cool. I like the figure 8 personally. There we go. I like the figure 8 personally. I also like the cardioid. I think my favorite setting is 100 Hz high pass filter with the figure 8 cardioid or the regular cardioid. So anyway, I wanted to just see what you guys. I wanted to do a video with higher gain of just talking, just rambling, not talking, rambling, whispered, soft whispered rambling. And just want your feedback on a video like this. I think it'd be fun to do more ASMR rambles about what's going on in my life, what's going on in the world. Nothing too political or anything like that. Just let's talk about AI. Let's talk about, I don't know, my job search. Let's talk about channel that I must recommend to you. Actually, you know what? I'll do a community post with that recommendation. It is one of the best YouTube ASMR channels, just ASMR channels period, not just on YouTube, that I've come across in a very long time. And when I post about this, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. It was just in my feed. I watched the videos. Amazing. You must check that channel out when I do a community post about it. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, I guess stay tuned for that community post. And let me know what you think when you check out his content. It's a very new channel, but I think that channel is going to go really quickly because it's a very high fidelity audio and video. Very cinematographic. Cinematographic. Jeez, that's hard to say. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of cinnamon topography, cinnamon topographic, cinnamon democratic, fanatic, cinnamon fanatic, topographic, democratic, electorate, fricratic. I'm just making up fun little smart trigger words. Anyway, friend, before I go, I just wanted to make sure to ask you the very important question of how are you? How you doing? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you well? Are you flourishing? I hope you are. I hope you're doing not just okay, but exceptional. I hope you're doing amazing. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate that you exist. And thanks for the opportunity to help you relax and unwind. This is an interesting format. I'm not used to sitting down. Let me know what you think about all those 4 things that I mentioned. Which you like, which you didn't like. I'm always looking for feedback on how to make the content better for you. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for this video. Anything else? What else? I think that's probably it. I'll probably link to the previous video, the first video with these Neumann TLM 107s, at the end of this video. So why don't I do that now? Click this video if you want to see the first version of the Neumann TLM 107 video. This is the second one. The third is the next one. And we'll do segment 1, segment 2, per usual. Segment 1 being louder tingle-inducing triggers, segment 2 being for sleep and quiet, knowing that so that you know you won't be startling with loud sounds in the second segment, and you can go to sleep. So anyway, there's the video. There's a subscribe button right there if you want to subscribe. And thanks a lot for watching. I will see you later, friend.